In the West, about 700 BC in Greece, we had a place called Delphi and a woman at a temple there who could supposedly tell the future. This is called the Oracle at Delphi. In about 1500 BC in China, we now call oracle bones. In Chinese, we have two characters, or one word. It's Jian Bu, and they're two simple characters. The word Bu is basically a vertical line with a horizontal line attached to it, the representation of how one of the cracks might look in one of these turtle shells. And the Jian part, the first part of Jianbu, is the Bu, which is the crack, and on the bottom you have a mouth character. So it's basically believed that these bones can talk, and these bones, through the cracks in them, they can speak and forecast the future. Engraved characters on the outside of the turtle shell, and you can see the cracks which indicate whether you're going to have good luck or bad luck. And this is one of the more famous bones. It has 93 characters, and the king was asking whether it would be lucrative to go hunting that day or not. The bone is put in the fire, and the cracks are red, and it's decided whether or not the king should go hunting that day. So here we have some other questions that might have been asked of the gods and the divination to get those. For instance, should you marry a certain girl or not, or a certain guy? Or should you plant the crops, or is the weather going to be good for certain kinds of crops? So you might ask, do modern Chinese do this kind of divination? Or is there some other kind of divination that modern Chinese might do to try to forecast the future? Well, let's go see. 现在我知道中国有一些不同的预测的方法，比如说易经、九易、八字、风水等等。我们西方有一个占星术的方法，是按照星座等等。你觉得这个跟占星术有关系吗？
有一定的关系。中国古代的天文学啊，有4象，有28宿。这28宿啊，它对应中国的这个地理，就是中国上的每个地方，在天上都有一个对应的星座。28宿啊，还有黄道、赤道，它也可以代表时间观念，就是随着时间的这个四季的不同，它的位置也不一样。所以说这个星星跟时间、跟人物、跟地理都是有关系的。这一点中国古代也一样，西方也一样。这个人与自然界紧密联系的这种思维模式啊，是对的。就是我们人生活在这个社会当中，我们需要跟他人和谐的生活在一起，需要跟大自然和谐共处。我们说的每一句话，我们做的每件事情都不是孤立的，它都会在我们外部产生影响。如果我们做的是好事，说的是好话，就会有好的结果。叫积善之家必有余庆嘛，这也是周易里面的话。如果我们说的不好的话，办的不好的事情，也会有产生不好的影响。
So back in the museum, we talked about the character Bu, which means to divine, and it doesn't matter whether you were in ancient China or modern China or somewhere else in the world, everybody is interested in knowing what their future might be and how they interact with the universe and how the universe interacts with them. So it's basically a philosophy of trying to determine where we're coming from and where we're going.